I noticed that it is true about what they say, how the elites, they work by numbers. And it's amazing how we in year 2024, and we are in 144,000 years if you count it out. Now, I don't know what made me do this, but I was thinking about the Mayan calendar and how it was originally 13 months and 28 days in each month. And in the Bible, I do know that one day equals 1,000 years. So I do know that God's chosen people were supposed to get tortured or tormented for 5 months. This is the beast. See, the 144,000 is going to be on earth, but the beast cannot kill them, but they can torment them for 5 months. This is why if they die, they die. But the most likely, if the chosen ones are going to die on earth, that's going to happen. But for 5 months, the beasts are not to kill the chosen one, but to torment them. And torment can mean anything. So when I thought about it, I was like, one day equals 1,000 years. So if it's 28 days in a month, that means that is 28,000 years. It's 28,000 years in 1 month. 1 month. So 28,000 times 5 months is 140,000 years. 140,000 years. If you take those numbers and add it up, 140,000 years. That's a crazy number, ain't it? Now, when I looked at this article, they said that the anniversary of 1619, the 400-year, remember 400 is a very important number. The 400-year anniversary of 1619 happened in year 2019. So in year 2019, it made 400 years since the American slave trade. And if y'all think about it, in year 2020, we had the pandemic. And when we had the pandemic, we had a scare, right? And what did they do? They came up with a vaccine that targeted black people. They targeted black people. Tons and tons and tons of black people took it. But what a lot of people don't know is that the year before that, it was the anniversary of the 400-year slave trade. And now, a year after, we have a pandemic and they come up with a vaccine that's trying to vaccinate black people. Why is that? So in year 2020, that made that 401 years. In year 2021, that made that 402 years. In year 2022, that made that 403 years. But in year 2023, that make it 144 years. Because technically, we are not in year 2024 yet. 2024 ain't until April the 1st. So in year 2023, this year, this day, is 144,000 years. If one day equals 1,000 years, and we was only supposed to get tormented for 5 months, it equals up to 144,000 years. If you take the Mayan calendar, it's 144,000. In year 2023, it equals up to 144,000 years that our 5 months has ended. The contract has ended. The 400 years is up. The 144,000 is here and is about to go back home. Because April the 1st marks a new year. And April the 8th is the eclipse. What a coincidence. And now they talking about alien, they talking about respiration, they talking about blacks, they talking about all these things. They're talking about all these things. And it's a coincidence in year 2023 marks 144 years. Based on the Mayan calendar, today makes this day, we are in the 144,000th year. And they making movies about slave trade and black people and all of this stuff. And then in year 2020, just the year after, they was vaccinating black people because they knew that in another 3 years that something major was going to happen to them. And that's why the vaccine was basically a simulation, so they can get you before it gets you. I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna say anything else.